Keir Starmer and Donald Trump have shaken hands on a shiny new UK-US trade deal at the G7 summit, proving once again that Britain is still America's slightly awkward cousin, clinging to relevance through sheer optimism. The deal cuts tariffs on jet engines and British cars, at least until Trump forgets he signed it or sees a picture of the Queen looking stern. British carmakers can now export 100,000 vehicles a year at a reduced tariff of 10%, which is great news for the 7 people in the US who still buy cars that don't scream freedom at full volume. But for UK steelworkers, it's still bad news in a fancy envelope. Steel tariffs remain at 25% because Trump suspects British steel might be a Chinese plot. Yes, apparently the real threat to American industry is a sneaky backdoor made of Sheffield. Trump reassured the UK that they're safe from harsher tariffs, quote, because I like them. Which is the exact same policy he uses for choosing cabinet members, Supreme Court justices, and which fast food he trusts. Starmer called the agreement a real sign of strength. Though experts agree it's more like a legally binding shrug with extra paperwork. Nothing on pharmaceutical access, nothing on chicken exports, and still no official ruling on whether Trump can name a single British city outside London. Meanwhile, Britain gets the special treatment of only 25% steel tariffs, instead of the global 50% rate. A deal so generous, it's practically a punch in the face with a velvet glove. So in summary, aerospace flies, steel sinks, and Starmer gets to smile awkwardly next to a man who thinks G7 stands for Golf 7. Stay tuned, as both nations continue to pretend this is a historic moment, and not just a discount handshake between one man who wants a legacy and another who wants a selfie.